This we're talking about running main bots on Tegro exchange. Tegro is the only club exchange deployed on this network, and the advantage is that you get to see how others are being matched within the exchange. And in this tutorial we are going to be using another exchange, which is Uniswap, as the other exchange will be arbitrating on, using the AMM ARB strategy on homing bots. Okay, so what this strategy does is look for an arbitrage opportunity to take profits. Okay, let's go into the full details. So first we are going to be connecting our wallet with Tegro exchange. So I already have my wallet set up on my MetaMask, so I just need to connect wallets and select MetaMask. Okay, I'll be choosing okay. So our wallet is connected. As you can see, I have 42 USDC and about $47 worth of wets. So in that case we'll be trading wets USDC. Yeah. So okay, now let's connect our wallet to Uniswap. So just go to app.uniswap.org and you go to trade swap. So I will be connecting my wallet to MetaMask here also. Okay, great. So we are connected. As you can see, I have these are all my balances. I have Ethereum on the Base network and USDC and wrapped Ether, which is WIT. So that's it for connecting the wallets to Tegro and Uniswap. Next we'll be moving to running our homing bot instance for. Hello everyone, I'm going to be taking you through the installation and the trading. We'll be taking you through the process of installing homing bots and trading on Tegro exchange using homing bots. Okay, firstly we are going to go through the installation. There are two main types of installation, which is installing through source and installing through Docker. So installing through Docker helps separating your environment into a contained environment. So that's basically the need for installing or running anything through Docker. Whereas in this tutorial we'll be going through the installation from the source. That means you are running with your system environment. So I'm going to be bringing up a terminal. So this, you can just go through this link which I'll provide in the video. This is the homing bot official site where you can get installation via Docker and installation this through Docker, and installation from the source. Okay, great. So we'll be taking this source installation. So on your PC, you can create a new folder by just I already have a Tegro folder um, in my local machine, so I will just name it another name. So I'm heading into my folder. Okay, so we're in the folder. So all we need to do is sorry, I'm using Mac OS for Linux users. You can see it, and for the Windows users, you can see the installation process here. But since I'm using a Mac OS, I'll be using this. So initially, I already run this Xcode from the beginning. I mean, when I'm setting up my system. So I already have Miniconda installed also, so I won't run all this, but you could just simply run either of these depending on the system type you're using. So I'll be running this definitely inside my folder, so I can just copy the whole thing and paste it here. So this will be installed inside this directory. That's users on Mac and Tegro DEX, which I just created inside my um, main directory. Okay, so let me install this. So right now we're trying to make it clone the official repo and cd into it. This this install will run the installation. This week after installing the environment, is going to activate the Humingbot environment. Then it's going to compile. But I don't want it to run all this at once, so I will just follow the process because as of this video, Humingbot is still in the development branch. So let me widen this. So I'll hit enter. So we are cloning the GitHub environment. We are cloning the Humingbot repo. So this is going to take few seconds or minutes depending on the speed of your internet. We'll just wait and let that run. Okay, this is done. We are going to be navigating into the Humingbot repo, Humingbot folder, I mean. So now we are inside the Humingbot folder. So for a better view, I will be opening this up on a VS Code. So but before that, I'm sorry, I mean the development branch. Okay, so now we're in the development branch, and let me open up the files. So we have the Tegro files here. So let's head back to the terminal. So now we'll be running the other things, which is install. So we want to install the Hummingbot environment. So installing the environment could take quite a bit of time. Likewise, the compilation. So I will be waiting some maybe a few minutes for this to go through. Now that we've installed the environment, we are going to be compiling the environment. But first we need to activate. So to activate, we need to insert this command conda activate hummingbot, and then we run the compile command. So what this compile does is run the scripts, the compile scripts, which is here. We just for that to compile all the Python files. Now that the compilation is done, we have no errors here. You can clear the terminal. Okay, and what we are going to be doing now is running the bots. So I will expand this. Okay, so here you can see the terminal very well. So I'll be running this command, or you could just simply run this command. Start. So now we say the current version as this recording is development 2.0.2, and I'll press OK. So we have to create a passphrase. So my passphrase, I'll just make it something simple. Okay, so you should ignore this error if you are trading in a country where some of these exchanges are not supported. You are tend to get this error. Let me reduce the width. Here I will be running my Humingbot client, which is stored in inside this folder, and on this second terminal I will be navigating to my gateway folder. Also, to check out the gateway repo, you just have to head to the Humingbot gateway repository. You can check out how to connect to the gateway using the Humingbot documentation also, but I will be creating a separate video for that. Okay, but I currently have my gateway set up already. Okay, so I want to start. And on the other terminal, I want to start my gateway. But first, we need to run two commands, which is yarn and yarn build. Why that runs, I will put my password here. Okay, here we are going to connect Tegro for the connectors on the client on the Humingbot repository. You can only connect by initializing connect here and a spacebar, which will bring all the list of the connectors available on the Humingbot repository. In this case, we are going to be connecting to Tegro mainnet. Since I already put in my wallet credentials I will be reconnecting. So, and placing my public key and my private key, and preferred chain is base. Also on gateway, we need to run this command so as to connect to our homing bot, so as to access all the connectors on the gateway. So we need to link the gateway with the homing bot client. So here is the command, gateway setup.sh. so you need to run this command. So I'll choose yes. So for me to generate the certificates, I just need to type this command, config gateway generate sats. So you put in your password. As you can see, the gateway sat have been included in this part, so you just have to include this part here, so which is /mac /sats in my case. Since I already have this already, but I will be replacing everything for the sake of this video. Okay, we are good. So I will run yarn build again just to be sure things are working fine. And for me to be sure I'm connected to Tegro, let me initiate the balance command. Okay, this is done. So to start up the gateway, we just need to initialize yarn, and start passphrase. So the passphrase we used initially here, okay, so you can see gateway status monitor, gateway service is online around here. Okay, so if I say now I want to connect Uniswap gateway connect Uniswap, and we are connecting on the Ethereum chain and the network base. Yes, for the RPC, and yes, no, I don't want to connect with my existing wallet, so we have to include the same private key we had on Tegro. As you can see, it's making requests to gateway for every input we put here. So this is not supposed to take this much, but depending on the speed. So you see we have this same amount we have for Tegro balance for Ethereum. So I will, to add the tokens to the gateway connector, just need to add gateway connector tokens and Uniswap Ethereum base. Then you add the token. So in my case, I have ETH, USDC, and WET. Those are the tokens we are using. So if I say gateway balance in the swap Ethereum base, it's going to give me the same balance I have on Tegro. So as you can see, we have the balance of this for ETH USDC of $42, and this weight should be about $47, and these are the allowances we have. Okay, now we are done with that. We want to create an arbitrage strategy. So I will be making a simple arbitrage strategy. So AMMARB, which means automated market making arbitrage. So our first connector, will be choosing Uniswap. Ethereum base, yes, and we'll be choosing WET USDC, and on our second connector we'll be choosing Tegro and WET USDC. Okay, now what the amount we are planning to trade with. I'll go back to Tegro. So I will be using just, let's say, about $4, and at this amount in WET. So I'll copy that and paste it here. So we want to trade with about $4 worth of WET and minimum profitability. So I will set it to let's say 0.83% or let's set it to 1%. So if the profit is about 1%, the trade will go on. So they want to omit both arbitrage, so we just go with no. So the bot will wait for the first connector order field before submitting the order, the other order. So that's how we want it. So I had config. I have a config file for one before, so that's why this is saving as 2. So I'll save that there. So all checks are confirmed. So now we can now start. Let's start this strategy. Yes. let's check current status. Okay, our status live, so we can see a live update and the price. So you can see the strategy is trying to look for an arbitrage opportunity between Uniswap and Tegro. So buy at Uniswap, sell at Tegro, 0.49% profitability, which we don't want. So basically this strategy will keep running until there is a kind of opportunity to arbitrate at least with 1% of profit, and with that you will be able to make a good amount of money if this keep running for as long as possible, and you just need to sit back and watch or do other things, which is the fun part of this. Okay, I would like to check the price between the two exchanges. So price for wet USDC, let's go back to this. So currently the price on Tegro exchange for wet USDC, I think I'll refresh this also. Let's see this. USDC. So current price is 2479, and on Tegro we have 2495. So price is kind of high on Tegro and low on Uniswap. So basically we would currently, as you can see, the prices are kind of very close, so there's no much difference between the price. So let's assume I set this price to minus 0.349. This order is, though you can't set a minus definitely, but this would place the order for the buy, which means it will buy on Uniswap and sell on Tegro. So that's the whole point of arbitraging, and with that you accumulate your profit at the end of the day. So the fun of this whole arbitraging between these two DEX is that one, the fact that Tegro is deployed on a base network, you get a very low gas fee for trading, for swapping, and also you get to accumulate your profits on the same wallet, just like the way you just trade on arbitrage between two SECs. Just that if you are arbitrating on other exchange and they are centralized, your funds will be on a different exchange. So that's another benefit of Tegro being a DEX exchange and being deployed on the base network. So thank you. I will probably leave this running and probably say what the outcome is eventually.